Hello, hello, my fun-loving Aries. You know I love you. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, Your Indigo Path. I so appreciate you. All right, my gorgeous ones, this is what I love about you. You guys know you're my ride or die chicks, right? I'm sure, and if you've never watched me before, you're my ride or die chicks. I am a Gemini, for those of you that don't know. This is why I say this. A lot of my friends are Aries, and they are so easy. So freaking easy. They are down for whatever. Like, we can just have the best fun ever. So that's why I call them my ride or die chicks. They're like with me, ride or die. Ride or die, we are down to do whatever the hell we want to do. And trust me, back in the day, woo, we can get into trouble, but kind of a little bit of trouble. We were a force to be reckoned with. And so anytime I can call my ride or die chicks and be like, hey, let's go do this. And they're like, yeah, let's go. That's what I love about you guys. So this is going to be your love forecast, love tarot reading, love horoscope for the weekend ending in December 11th, 2016. Can you believe it's December already? We're about to hit the end of the year. I am doing this on camera because some people like me to do the lay out the cards in front of you guys. I don't really have to talk to you guys about this, but I'm going to say this in every video. Kind of doesn't matter about the cards. That's the difference between me and tarot readers, because I'm a psychic medium. I'm channeling spirit and I'm listening to what they're saying. So if they have to put the same card up for each in every spread for me to get it, for me to help translate it, then that's what they'll do. So it doesn't matter how much I shuffle, how much I don't shuffle. What's going to come out is going to come out. And I can have the same spread and have it two different ways. The reading come out two different ways if it's two different energies. So, but I'm going to go ahead and do this way because I understand that some people, for their perception, need it. So if that's what's needed for now, that's what's needed for now. Now listen, with you guys, I've been feeling that you're happy. You're sort of waiting. Some of you have gotten a lot of things that you've done. This is another thing I love about Aries. You show them the way, you let them know what's up, and they will just do it. They'll do it. They'll do the action. They'll get it done. They'll release whatever emotions they need to release. They'll get through whatever needs to get through. You're hard workers. You're like, and I'm not talking about just physically, I'm talking about emotionally as well. You can go to those depths if you want. And so you listen to what I'm saying, you listen to what Spirit's saying, and then you go and apply them. That's like awesome. Are you kidding? Like, you and the gems can do that. So I haven't heard much from you guys, and I think it's because I feel like there's like not a lot of contradiction within you. Now, if you are having a lot of issues, then it's time to clear. And I know people want to know what clearing means. And I would love to do a video about all that stuff. This is what I was trying to do this last year. I've got just a few more shuffles. I was trying to do this last year, was to expand this channel to have those types of things, the hypnosis, the hypnotherapy, the spiritual advising, you know, the life coaching, the understanding about the things that I say, but nobody really wanted that on this channel. They just wanted tarot. So tarot it is. And what I've decided to do is start another channel for spiritual advising. So I can't do a video about what it means to clear, because nobody on this channel, it just wouldn't be worth my time. So clearing means, have you gone in? Have you done your work? Have you understood why you are where you're at? Do you know where you want to be next? What are the hearts of your desire? I mean, what are the desires of your heart? Sorry. What are the desires of your heart? And letting go doesn't mean cutting off people. Letting go means letting it go. Understanding why it was here. What did you do? What did they do? What were the lessons you learned? Why did that person come in? Why did you draw them into your life? Why? And why did they go? Or why did you go? Those are the things that you should be asking yourself when clearing. Okay? All right, so here we go. Sorry about the long intro, but I told you it was going to take longer. So 1, 2, 3. Now, for those of you that have never seen me and this is your first time watching, I don't know that I said my name. My name is Cindy. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual advisor, hypnotherapist, and holistic life coach. I'm going to go into the general energies and I'll translate what Spirit's saying to me. Spirit always wants to remind you it is up to you whether you want to accept and allow these energies or deny. It's kind of up to you. It's your world you're creating, your perception, your path. Okay, here we go. Ah, you're in that mind state. What's going on? You have a choice to make. You have decisions to make in love. Well, it looks like you started the ball rolling. But what is this hanging man about? What have you hung yourself about? Well, you have news coming. You have news coming. And I'm sorry if you can't see each of the cards. Sorry if you can't see each of the cards. I'll put them out in the middle. All right. Wow. So you really are. Oh, did y'all call somebody back? You called someone back, some of you. Okay. All right, my darling sweet ones. Here we go. So this is you in the first position. This is your state of this is your stance in love, and it looks like you're in your head more. It looks like you're creating, thinking about what I need to do next, how I need to go further, what is it that I really want, what is it that I'm not doing to get what I want. So it looks like you are doing some clearing. Now, in love, there may be some of you, I feel like there's a couple of people that have come into your life, and maybe one you like more than the other, but you're sort of waiting it out. You're sort of doing it a little bit different than you usually do it. You're sort of, actually, this is what I see. I feel some of you are like, you've been hard at work, you've been hard at your career, you've been playing, you've been doing things, and these people come in, maybe two of them, and you're like, well, I don't know, are they worth me investing my time? I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to let people love me this time. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now, is sort of waiting and seeing. You are decisive in your thinking, and you're saying, well, if they show more interest, or if they show enough interest, then yes, I'll do this, and blah, 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 blah. It's like you're sort of planning things out right now. That's what you're doing. So what's crossing you is the Judgment. This is Spirit's advice in this situation. They want you to know you have a choice that you need to make to be able to progress this forward. So instead of being in that phase of, well, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, or what do I do, or what, I'm going to kind of sort of wait. They're saying, no, make an action and choose. So if you want to focus on your career more, then do that. If you want to focus on the love interest more, do that. Like, make a choice. Actually make a choice. For some of you, that's for some of you. For others of you, there is a choice coming that you're going to have to make in the love area. And I think it has to do with this Six of Cups. Because some of you may have called someone back. But others of you are having this person come into your life who is karmic, who you've had other lives with. So what put you in this position was the Chariot. So it looks like you did get decisive about something in your love area, and you were rolling with it. Like, you actually took the bull by the horns and said, this is the way I'm going to go with it. But and that's what put you in this position. So you're just going to the next, it's like step 2 and 3 and 4, right? You've already done 1, so it's 2 and 3 and 4. But there is a decision that you're going to have to make about it, which is why you're doing this. Okay, I see it now. So at the beginning of the weekend, if you've never seen me before, time is malleable to me. So it's a perception. Yes, it is a perception. And I know some people get upset about that. But guess what? It is what it is, right? So it's a perception. Your timeline will vary depending on which path you've taken and where you are on that path. So the Hanging Man tells me that you have put yourself here at the beginning of the weekend. It could be a day off, a couple of days off. At the beginning of the weekend, you're sort of waiting, and you're going to sort of see how things progress in love, okay? A lot of you, your love is in your work right now. So I sort of see that maybe there's some things that are coming up, but you're sort of just waiting it out. So maybe at the end of the week, you'll be getting some, at the end, yeah, at the beginning of this weekend, you'll be getting some rest. You're not in any hurry to do it, which is good because this hanging man, this is about self-sacrifice. This is about you, um, yeah, you know what? This is self-sacrifice for some people. This is about you not getting what you want because you're allowing someone else to get what they want. This is about you not allowing yourself to attain those things because you're trying to progress someone else forward. Okay? Now, if that's the case, that's sweet of you, but if you're trying to get to a particular place in love, you need to take a stand. Okay? But either way, in this hanging position, I would sort of take that time and use it to create what it is that you're wanting. Okay? Now, in your fifth position from your higher self, I always ask your higher self what is the one message they want to bring through to help you move forward in love. And you have the Page of Cups, so they want to let you know there is news of love coming. Um, Either about a loved one or from a loved one, because it's different for different people. But in this weekend, it looks like you will be hearing news about that. This will be felt on an emotional level. So some of you, that does mean you meet someone. Others of you, that means that that's someone that you thought was going to be in your life is sort of exiting. Okay? So, and it's not a quick exit. It's like you both understand. I don't feel like a lot of drama with it. I just feel like it's necessary for where you want to go. So, and I kind of feel like some of you, it's this person coming back. That's the news you're going to hear. So, in your sixth position at the end of the weekend, you have the Six of Wands. 666. Wow. Sixth position, Six of Wands. Okay. So, it's not three sixes, it's two. So, the Six of Wands tells me at the end of the weekend, you have somebody looking at you. You have somebody, and not just, some of you have lots of people looking at you. Some of you are going to be getting those accolades. Some of you are going to be getting rewards for the hard work that you've been doing lately. And you will feel that, if not on Sunday, then on Monday. But some of you, it is Sunday. Um, but it looks like people are watching you, and this is like not watching you because they're being sneaky. This is watching you because you're doing such a good job in your career or with your love life or whatever this is in your finances. They're you've made a ruckus because you're doing it so well and you cause people to look at you. So congratulations. Now, in your seventh position, the question I ask is, what do you need to be reminded of in love to help you move forward? So they want to remind you of the Ten of Coins. And the Ten of Coins tells me that all that hard work is going to come to fruition. These are the experiences. These are the blood, sweat, and tears that you have put in your life path, and they are going to come to you. That is coming. The Ten of Coins tells me that you have worked hard enough, and they want to remind you that the hard work does pay off. So maybe it hasn't come as quickly as you wanted. Maybe it hasn't come in the way that you wanted. But in sometimes you want something a certain way, like you have a dream, and you Aries are good at this. You'll have a dream, and you're like, I'm going for that, right? And you go for it, and all of a sudden, what you thought it was even bigger. Like when you get there, you realize, wow, this was even more than what I dreamed. And that's what they want to remind you about your love area. So, in your eighth position, this is the way a loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you. They do see you as a very evolved, a very spiritual being. They do have an epiphany about you. So, I don't know. Some of you, they'll be sort of spending time with you or thinking about you. Some of you have sort of cut some of them off. Not cut them off, but you're not engaging with them, and it causes them to think about you. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh my God, that is her, or that is him. Oh, like they see that they have this epiphany about you. Okay? Now, for others of you that are single, Spirit wants you to know that this weekend into next week, you will get clarity about the things in your life. Like all of a sudden, you'll have epiphanies, or things will start rolling. Like you'll understand better. Okay, so that's what they want you to know. Now, in your ninth position, the question I ask is, how do you want or need to be loved? And you have the Three of Cups. You want no masks. You want those masks off. You want somebody to have integrity with you. You want someone to be as open as possible with you, and you want someone to completely engage with you, and it be a lighter situation, emotionally bonded but lighter, not so heavy, not all the drama, just a good time, but that deep emotion. Okay, that's how you want to be loved. That's not too much to ask. Absolutely, you can attract that. Now, in your 10th position, this is the one that some of you have been waiting for. So, this is the outcome. This is what you'll be working through this weekend. You have the Six of Cups. So, some of you really have called someone back. So, you will be receiving news about them, which will cause you to make a decision. And this is part of what you've been thinking about. Okay? So, some of you have called someone back from your past. And guess what? Retrograde is close, so that makes sense. You guys are highly evolved spiritual beings. Whether you want to voice that or not, that's kind of up to you. It doesn't matter to me. But you're highly evolved spiritual beings. So you may have called that person in to finish this off. Either that person resonates with you and they've come through a lot and now they understand and you are the one, or there's one more lesson you need to learn with them, and so you've called them in to finish it off. Let's get it done so I can get it forward, right? Others of you, you do have someone that's going to come in. They are going to feel like you have known them forever. Like it's just easy, which is something that you have been thinking about. And this is what this news is from your higher self. Okay? But with that, you have a choice. You have to engage. You have to decide. Am I ready? Do I want to do this yet? Is it time? Okay? But either way, it'll feel comfortable. It'll feel like home for those of you that meet someone new. If it feels like that, if it feels like, wow, this is easy, this person just gets it. It feels like I've known this person forever. That's who that is. Okay? All right, my gorgeous ones. Congratulations to some of you. I know you've been working hard. And listen, trust me, I've been cursing that spirit lately. I'm like, can we get their shit together? Like, can we get their shit going? Like, all of them. Everybody that I love on this channel. Everybody that has worked so hard all year. Everybody. Can we just get them the loves of their life if they have been working and they're sitting there waiting? Like, come on. Trust me. I've been having that conversation with Spirit. I love you, love you, love you. Spirit loves you, loves you, loves you. Have a wonderful weekend. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, Your Indigo Path. Bye.